First, congratulations to Duluth. Excellent hockey team, and not surprising they've been in the championship game for 3 years in a row. Extremely well-coached team. Seemed like tonight they were a more mature team. For whatever reason, our compete level wasn't at the level it usually is. I don't know how much of that was Duluth, how much of it was us playing late on Thursday night and not being able to recover as well as we hoped to. Which didn't really didn't get stretches of momentum. Thought actually our fourth line was our best line tonight, created the most offense for us. They're a very good team, and I think we looked like a young team tonight, and it's a learning lesson, and I think our team will take a step forward, having played that team, and just very proud of my team, our team, and extremely proud of Cale, and you know, he came back this year. He didn't have to do that, but I think he's a kid that he sees the group ahead of himself, and he wanted to help take the program to another level, and he did that along the way, and he did it with complete class every step of the way. He's an outstanding young man. I think he's a better person than he is a hockey player, and very appreciative of what he gave to UMass hockey. Hoping he comes back next year, but we'll see if that happens or not.
Questions for Cale in the front here, John.
Cale, John Worrell with the Associated Press. As difficult as this moment might feel for you right now, can you at least appreciate what this team has accomplished, you know, in going through what you guys have gone through and to be here right now after this game?
Yeah, it's tough right now. I'm pretty sour, but you look back at the 2 years that I've been at this school, and especially this year, and the amount of respect that we've created for this emblem of Massachusetts and UMass, and it's just amazing. And the group of guys that we have in that room is just a testament to the character guys that we're going to be bringing in the future as well.
Up here in the front.
Josh Walfish, Daily Hampshire Gazette. Kurt, obviously not the storybook ending for you tonight, but just reflecting on this season as a whole for you. What do you sort of take out of this season for you personally?
Just unbelievable. You know, the group of guys in that locker room, by far the closest team I've ever been a part of, and you know, my last 4 years have been an absolute whirlwind, and you know, this group totally bought into everything the coaching staff said, and you know, I couldn't be more proud to be a Minuteman tonight.
Dave, right here.
Dave Hendrickson, U.S. College Hockey Online. Cale, you've played some great defensive teams. What was Duluth able to do better to go and shut you guys down?
Honestly, tonight they just outcompeted us. I give them a lot of credit, but they just closed down on our wingers very well, and we just didn't have an attack for that, and we didn't really adjust as D, and unfortunately, that's the part that lost us the game.
In the back here.
Chris Peters, ESPN. Cale, you know, coach kind of maybe joked a little bit, but how long are you going to allow yourself to kind of let this sink in before you do have to make a decision about your future?
Honestly, it just depends. Probably go out and talk to my parents for a little bit, and everything's just kind of up in the air right now.
Okay, in front here.
Cale, Andrew Mahoney from the Boston Globe here. After the game, you've obviously shed your equipment, but you put your UMass jersey back on. Any significance with that?
I mean, I just want to keep it on as long as I can. It's a jersey that I'm very proud to wear, and our team has brought so much respect, like I said, to this program. And honestly, it's going to be a couple of years that I never forget in my entire life.
Okay, right here. John.
Josh Walfish, Daily Hampshire Gazette. Kurt, back to you. I mean, did you feel like you had an even extra pep in your step tonight, knowing this was going to be your last college hockey game?
Yeah, you know, it's something you try not to think of. Obviously, it's in the back of my head, and you know, we talked as a line before the game, and as we usually do, and you know, we just said, let's give it 110%. Let's be the hardest working line tonight, and you know, I'm really proud of Anthony and George. I thought, we all worked our asses off, and it's too bad we couldn't pop one or two.
Okay.
For both of you guys,
Good job,
Matt Votor from MassLive.com. Sorry.
Thanks, Matt.
For both of you guys, does this feel like you guys have set a new standard for what UMass is shooting for, what UMass is trying to achieve going forward?
Cale?
100%. The culture that we've instilled in all these guys and the coaches that have put it on us, and everybody's just bought in, and that's one of the reasons, main reason as to why we've been such a success this year, and why this team will be such a success in the years to come. And it's just the culture that everybody's bought into.
Kurt?
Yeah, when Coach Carvel came in, talked as a group. I mean, beginning of every year, and last year and this year, we talked and we said, wouldn't it be so special if 10 years from now, UMass hockey was a national powerhouse year in and year out, contending for a national championship every year, and we were the group who turned it around. And I think, we definitely brought respect to UMass hockey this year, and I think the group's in great hands moving forward.
Okay, right here in the front.
Rachel Lindsay from the Buffalo News. This question's for either Cale or Kurt. You talked about just how well the Minnesota Duluth shut your team down, but what adjustments did you try to make during the game, to counter that defensive effort by Minnesota Duluth?
Cale?
I think we switched up our wingers, whether it was halfway through or not, just in terms of the wall side. But we were just trying to get pucks and get them to the middle because they're pinching pretty hard on the half wall. But other than that, we just tried to start competing harder, and yeah.
Okay. Hector, Julie?
Yeah, I mean, we made a couple adjustments. I think, just our battle level needed to come up a little bit, and we started getting guys going. I thought times in the second, times in the third, but they're a great team. They're a different animal, and one that we haven't really seen all year, and I give them lots of credit.
Julie Robenheimer, Elite Prospects. Cale, can you talk just a little bit about your pride in wearing that jersey and what being a part of this program and on campus has done for you, not only as a player in helping you to take another step in your career, but also as a person?
Yeah, I'm so very honored and humbled to put this jersey on every single game, and our practice jerseys as well. But yeah, I'm so fortunate that I chose this school, and under such great staff, and not just the coaches, but support staff and training and everything as well. And it's just a sense of pride now. Like I touched on, we brought so much respect to this crest, and this program is no longer an embarrassment, and everybody can look at us as a program that's going to be successful for years.
Okay, last one right up here.
Josh Walfish, New Hampshire Gazette. Cale, this power play has been such a strength for you guys all season. What did Duluth kind of do to kind of not let you guys get that momentum the couple of times they took penalties in the first couple of periods?
Yeah, they pressured us really hard. We bobbled the puck a little bit, but ultimately we just couldn't make plays and get the puck off the half wall in order to kind of recover in the middle of the ice and get it up high.
Guys, we'll let you go. Thanks very much. Remarkable season. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll finish with your questions for Coach Carvel, right here in front.
My name's Daily Collegian. Was this the best defensive core you've faced this season?
As a team, or there's 6 guys?
There's 6 guys.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know that team very well, but I know some names on that team, and I think their 6 are very, very good. I was very impressed with their back end. They've got some big guys. They're physical. Their puck poise, their puck management was extremely good. So, yeah, that's as good a back end as we've seen this year.
John.
Josh Walfish, New Hampshire Gazette. Greg, just talk a little bit about Kurt. The only guy that stayed from the previous staff. You mentioned how good the fourth line was tonight. Just kind of talk about Kurt's, I guess, progression for you guys over these 3 years.
Yeah, when we came in, the new staff, the need for a new culture was glaring. I mean, what we inherited, it was in a rough shape, and we basically we needed good kids, and Kurt's a good kid. He's a great kid, and that's why he made it through. He's a limited hockey player. He'd say it, I'll say it, but he plays with his heart. Tonight he was a very good player. In the national championship game, he was one of our best players, and he's thanked me for keeping him around, and I thank him for what he's brought to the team. He's a tremendous kid, and very proud of him. I'm proud that he got to see the transition, he got to feel the transition, and feel like he was a big part of it.
Front row to the left here, John.
Greg, John Worrell with the Associated Press. If this is the end for Cale at UMass, what do you take out of what he's helped do for this program and just what he's done to get this, to help to get this team here in the Hobey Baker Award and all the other accolades?
When you get a kid like Cale, you feel a lot of responsibility as a coach to develop him and make sure, because he could have gone anywhere, he could have done anything, but he chose to stay loyal to his commitment to UMass, and I took it, and our staff took it as a huge responsibility. And the thing that I love about Cale is that he never makes you feel like he's doing us a favor by playing for UMass. He's very grateful for what we did for him, and it's genuine. You know, you just got a sense of it there. He didn't look at UMass as a stepping stone that he was going to fly by. He looked at UMass as a very important part of his life, and I gave him so much credit because he did everything absolutely right, every last part of it. And that's why I'm so happy that he won the Hobey Baker Award, because he's absolutely what you want in a Hobey Baker winner. And he's an elite hockey player, but when we think about Cale, or personally when I think about Cale, first things that come to my mind is how good of a kid he is. He's unbelievable, and I feel very fortunate that I got to coach him, and I don't expect him back. Just very grateful. Very grateful.
Okay, I'll take a couple more in front here, Jim.
Thank you, Jim Conley from U.S. College Hockey Online. Greg, can you talk about the game along the boards? It seemed like they really won a lot of those 50-50 pucks, and that kept your offense from getting going and really helped theirs.
Yeah, no, they're a big, strong hockey team, and we knew that, and I'm not sure why we were not our normal selves tonight. And again, it's probably because of Duluth, but we have some kids on our team that usually play big and heavy and compete and create offense through that, and it just wasn't there tonight. And again, honestly, our fourth line was our best line, and it's hard to say that. I'm proud of the fourth line that they came and showed up ready to play, but other guys tonight just couldn't bring it. And you know what? This is it's a big stage. It's, again, we looked like a young team. We looked like a team that was playing a team that's been here before, done this, and we'll use this as a big step in our growth as a program.
Okay, one more here.
Josh Hall for Daily Hampshire Gazette. Greg, did you feel like your team was maybe a little bit nervous in those first 5 minutes, particularly as Duluth kind of hemmed you guys in a little bit?
I don't know if nervous is the right word, but we were out of sorts. And again, hasn't happened this many times this year. To me, it was similar to the game against Boston College at the TD Garden. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because I don't think that was our best tonight. And I don't mind losing to a good hockey team. And even at our best, I don't know if we beat Duluth. But you know, we'll go home knowing that we lost to a better team tonight for sure.
Coach, thank you very much. Appreciate it.